Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. And I believe today you guys know what exactly we are going to talk about. Hi, Gideon, how are you? Yes, yes. How is your weekend? Well, if in case you want to travel abroad in 2025, that is in this year, I recommend you stay right here on this video till the end because today we are going to have very interactive section. Hi, Oscar. Yeah, good evening. We are going to have a very hey, William. Yeah, so if you join, just let me know so that I also can just mention your name. Hey, Nana Fori. Nana, I'm very sorry. I have to call Uncle, but then I've forgotten. I'm going to do that now. So, yes, sure. Yes, so I think we have a couple of people on here. So I'm just waiting for the others to join so that we can continue with our live feed with our discussion on the documents required and any other thing. Just in case you have a question too, please do not forget to drop it in the comment box. I'm going to read every question and then I try to answer most questions that I answer. Suppose. Hey, Osebons. Okay. Hi, good evening. Yes, so yeah, I'm just trying to wait for a couple of people to also join, and then we can just go on with our live session for today. So yeah, so how has your weekend been, guys? Just talk to me. I wanna hear from your side too. Yes. We are in this together. Yeah, sure, definitely we are in this together. So yeah, sure. Just let me know. Is that correct? Yeah, and in some time to come, you not watch from Circle, so do not worry. Some time to come, you not watch from Circle. Yes, I know that. Yes. So I'm waiting for the others to join. So yes, I'm waiting for the others to join so that we can start our live section. This is not what I want. I'm waiting for the others to join so that we can start. Hi, Voice of Manchester United. Voice of Manchester United, please, you need to change your destiny. Why is people still that? Please, and I can't see the live. Is it tomorrow? It's now. Why can't you watch the live? It's every time the same problem. Discard, join us live. Click the link and join us live. Click the link. 1 minute, guys. I'm coming. The link. Join us live on YouTube. Yes, sure. So yes. So sometimes I need to address certain issues. Sometimes hi, Timothy, how are you? Sometimes people always complain that I don't reply messages. It's not me, to be honest. It's not my fault because the whole situation is like I have a lot of followers and I have a lot of questions from people, and I think I always try my possible best to answer most questions through my videos. So in case you always watch my videos, you get the answers to your question that you are asking in my inbox. And one thing is like sometimes people don't even watch the video, they just directly inbox you for something that you have already spoken about on your on your on your in your YouTube videos. So sometimes it makes it a little bit difficult for me, but you have to bear with me because I also have my other extra jobs that I need to do. So yes, I think we will start because sorry about that, guys. Because my team is playing, I have to go fast and then watch it. So we're not going to spend my time today. Later, is like in the 15 or 20 minutes. Yeah, we are done. And I just shared the feed on my Facebook channel, so I'm hoping that they will see and join because I don't want always situation there. I'm like, oh, we can't see the video, we can't see the video, we can't see the video. So yes, today here we are on the YouTube again. I think I have a problem when anytime I stream from on Facebook with this software, because sometimes I don't really get the whole concept of that people always complain they don't have access to watch the video. And I'm hoping today is really possible. So let's wait, guys, for 5 minutes. Let's wait guys, for 5 minutes. Yeah. In the meantime, as you're waiting for the rest to join, like let's wait like no, we're not waiting for 5 minutes because we don't have my time. So guys, if you have a question too that you send me to into my inbox that I haven't answered, whether on Instagram, whether on the Facebook or in the comment section on my YouTube, st- I need to speed up my game on that because definitely sometimes it's difficult managing all these channels, all these pages alone by yourself, and you have your regular job. But yeah, I'm trying, honestly. I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, Biba says he's watching from. Yeah, 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 sure. You feel free to ask all your questions. I know you're watching from a sham, and feel free to ask all your questions. Yes, I think they are joining because I've seen the numbers have started increasing from my side. If you don't see no problem, I see it, so it's fine. Yes, so if you have a question too, before we start, you can just drop your question so that I will address your question whilst I'm talking about the documents that required. And one key important thing is like there are certain documents people ignore, but they make your visa application a standout because sometimes I hear people also saying, "Oh, you need to prove your case. You need to add your case birth certificate." It's really important too, but is it that all? No, that's not all. You have to add another extra document to prove that okay, indeed, this is my case. Because let's not forget, Oh, cool, 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 cool. That you're joining Abraham. Let's not forget because there are some these people they know every trick and whatever we do. So even sometimes you prove that okay, these are my case birth certificates. This is my husband, or this is my marriage certificate. What shows? I always tell people when you're applying for your visa, prove beyond reasonable doubt. Just don't give them any reason to doubt your visa application. Because sometimes I hear people say, "Oh, okay, I did this and I put that, and then later on I didn't I submitted all the documents." No, bro, you didn't submit all documents because maybe there are some key words that there were some key documents that you needed that you didn't add to them. That is why I've taken upon myself this evening to give you some more documents you need to add. Sometimes, it's only not only by my research or something. I have gone through the immigration process of other countries too, so I know how the system works. Do you still need sponsorship statement and personal statement for a tourist visa? Under normal circumstances, Timothy, I recommend you still need a personal one because, sometimes they want you to see. They also want you to. They want to know you are also independent. Let me put it that way. Even though somebody is sponsoring you, like they want to see something from you too. So we will not waste my time, and then let's go straight to the video of the day because today we're going to learn how to the document that we need to apply for a Schengen visa, for American visa, and Canadian visa, any other type of visa that you need to apply this year. There are some basic documents that you need. Kindly show us the best way to build our personal account. Don't forget to remind me after I'm done with the documents. I'm going to also talk about that. So there are some basic things that you need. It's not just about bank statement. Sometimes when I see people talking about bank statement, bank statement, bank statement, the question I ask myself is it only bank statement you need for a visa application? No. Sometimes the amount in okay, yeah, okay, you know what, like, yeah, now we're starting with the video. So I'm going to list all the documents that you will need. Take a pen and a paper, write everything down so that you don't end up giving your $10,000 or your 10,000 euros or 8,000 euros to a connection man. If I give you the breakdown of the visa, I'm going to give you the breakdown of visa application, and then you will know at no point should you even give somebody 5,000 like a 2,000 euros or $2,000 for a visit visa application. Mind you, this is a visit visa application. At the end of, like, if you are given a 5 years American visa, you are only allowed to stay in America for 6 months out of that 5 years in every trip. That is normally multiple entry. So imagine you go on January. So from January is January, February, March, April, May, June. That is uni, yeah. April, May, June. So it's 6 months. And the normal circumstance, that is the highest you can stay on your tourist American visit visa. If you stay beyond that without notifying the authorities that gave you the visa, after 7 months you are illegal. Believe me, after 7 months, unless you can notify them, and then you can still extend your visa application to your stay to another 6 months more, making it a year. After a year, you can no more extend it again. You need to leave the country. So this is why most of you sometimes don't know, because sometimes I see people advertising visas, blah blah blah, and they be like, "Oh, okay, it's a 5 years visa. Spare me those 5 years." The person is only allowed to stay in the country for only 6 months. That is 180 days. And if you have an European passport, you are allowed to stay for only 3 months. That is 90 days. And after the 90 days, you need to go back to your home country and then return again. Or if for short, if you have a Canadian visa, you just can go through the British Columbia, that is Vancouver. If you are living, if you visited America in Seattle, and then let me spare the American. If you were in Seattle and then you want to go and re-enter America, and but you don't want to go to your home country because tickets are expensive, just exit to Mexico. You can also exit to Seattle and then come back. It doesn't make you illegal. You just go out of the country and then come back. In that sense, that January, February, March, April, May, June is okay. Even with that, I will not recommend you to stay even for 5 months on that visa, because the problem is you can stay in as much as you can stay on that visa for 6 months. If you stay even beyond 3 4 months, they're gonna question you. What are you doing here? Because you are coming for a tour. You are a tourist. So they will ask you first. They ask themselves first question: How is are you supporting yourself in America? Because everybody knows America is an expensive country to live in. So how are you paying for your hotel bills? How are you feeding yourself? Like, there are a lot of questions that are going to ask them. So like eventually, probably it will come back like, okay, yeah, probably you were working with a visa. That is why I didn't go to your country. And anything that is against immigration rule, you can be banned for it. So I don't always recommend you people stay. That's why I don't recommend you people staying beyond 3 months. I've like I think every year I've even last year I was in America twice. None of them did I even stay for a month. I stayed for like a couple of days, a week or something. So if you definitely try to stay more than maybe 3 months, you need to explain. It means you are jobless in your home country. That is why you are staying in somebody's country for 6 months, for 5 months. And you need to explain how you are surviving, living there for 6 months without not working. How are you feeding yourself? How are you paying for your hotel bills? How are you paying for your food? Everything. So I would always advise not to try to overstay that. And these are certain things that the agents don't really tell people. They don't really tell them, oh, you have a Canadian visa, it's a 10 years. They are saying this to like make it seem like, okay, you have a 10-year Canadian visa, you can work with that Canadian visa. But no, you cannot never work with a visit visa. Last time I made a post, there are certain conditions that you can work on a visit visa. Yes, let me explain to you. Imagine you are working in Google, and then, or you are working in, probably, let me use KPMG in Ghana, and then you move to Switzerland on the holidays, or you go to America on the holidays, or you go to Canada on the holidays, or you go to Germany, and they have the same company, like maybe they have a KPMG in Switzerland and they have KPMG in Ghana too. So if you are on holidays in Switzerland and you think, oh, okay, now I need to perform some work duties that I shouldn't have done, or maybe I have some work duties that I didn't complete before leaving on my holidays. So now I want to go to complete it. You can work in the office here in KPMG. in Switzerland or in America or in Canada because it's your mother company. And in this situation that I'm saying you can work, your work does not directly affect the job market because you are not paid through the KPMG in Switzerland or KPMG in Canada. You are paid through the KPMG in Ghana. So indirectly, you're not receiving salary in the country. So it doesn't affect them. And then in this situation, you are not taxed because your salary, you are just on a holiday, but you have another branch of your company in the country that you are spending your holidays. So in this situation, if you have a tax that you're supposed to do at the office in Ghana that you couldn't do, you are allowed to go there in the branch that is in Canada or in America or in any other country to perform your normal daily duties over there. Hi, good evening, Hansa. So that is the only condition you can work with a visit visa. Then again, let me come to there's this type of visa people don't really think about. We have a visa called digital nomad visa. The country that I knew that they have this kind of visa is was Portugal and also Australia. So, how is this visa done? This visa is for people that are going to do online work. And normally that visa is not really like, a long-term visa. You understand my point? So sometimes there are certain type of visa. They have a lot of categories of visa that probably you and I can work with it in some countries, but we don't know. Okay, we can work with the visa. So what I'm trying to say is like before you just give your money to anybody, try to get the glimpse of everything that you are going to go through. Because as I said, if you hold a Canadian visa for 10 years, you are not allowed to stay in Canada more than 6 months. The highest you can stay is 6 months. After 6 months, if you stay for 7 months, you are living in Canada illegally with your 10 years visa. And when you are being caught, your visa will automatically be revoked. That is the secret behind this whole thing. Like that 10 years visa I've taken is a 10 people I see people advertising is a 10 years visa, is a 5 years American visa. Like you are allowed only to stay for 6 months. So don't let that eat your head and think, oh, I have a 10-year Canadian visa, I have a 5 year American visa. You cannot stay in America for continuous 5 years. You need to exit every 6 months and come back to the country without having problems. But if you try to stay, like let's say 7 months, 8 months without writing to the USCIS, that is American, the US, whatever, Citizens and Immigration Services, if you don't write to them, your visa can be revoked. Believe me, if you overstay. Like, I think recently I read the news and like I heard that they are making some policies that illegal immigrants that overstay their visa are going to pay a certain amount of dollars per day. Like, no, you don't need to go through this. For me, people come to me, what kind of immigration process will you recommend for us? I will always recommend you travel through school, through family reunification visa, and through work. These are the only things I'll recommend for you. But however, I'm not saying you have to choose this way. If you think you have your other way that you think you can just maneuver it, sorry. There are legal ways and there are illegal ways. But for me, I'm only here to preach to you the legal ways that will hold on. I think somebody sent a question. Please, guys, forgive me. I applied for a US visa in December for my husband. He just got it last Thursday. We didn't pay any connection month fee. They even didn't look at his documents. Sometimes, Judith, yeah, thank you for your comment. This is what people really don't understand. But sometimes when you tell them, they don't really get it because, like, anybody that has gone to American visa interview will directly tell you they barely ask you for your documents. One of the reasons why they barely ask you for your documents is like, they didn't call you to the interview to vet your documents because if they wanted to only check your documents, as most of, as most, yeah, okay, yeah, she confirmed it like, yeah, it's $1,000 US per day. You see? So they barely ask you for your documents. It like have been like I have seen people applying for visas, going to the visa appointment interview, and they don't even ask them. The interview is not to let's say to vet your documents, is to just to they want to engage you and look through your eyes, see if what you are telling them is true or not. That is the only, America doesn't really tell you to, oh, bring your bank statement. I want to check if the amount you put on it is the right way or call the bank to verify. No, they don't do that. I always tell people the very easiest way of getting a visa is just to try apply American visa. Because you know what? If what you filled on your DS 160 is correct and you think you have documents to prove, carry them along. But that doesn't mean they are going to ask you to bring your bank statement out, to bring your birth certificate out, to bring your child birth certificate out, to bring your marriage certificate out. They can ask you when they think, okay, through your interview, they think there's something wrong or the answers that you are giving them is not accurate. That is where they will tell you, okay, now do you have your marriage certificate if you claim you're married? And then you tell them, yes, I have it. Please, here you are. You hand it over to them. That's it. Nobody has gone for American interview, visa interview, and has been interviewed for maybe 30 minutes. One person. You don't get it. You will not get it anywhere. Highest is like 5, 10 minutes. Highest. Because they don't really have time because they are going to interview like let's say maybe one person has to interview 15 applicants in a day and you think they're going to have like 30 minutes for you. No, it doesn't go that way. So sometimes when I tell you guys that okay, no, you can do your own visa application, you can. Imagine, let's take it for example, in case Judith's husband didn't even take a bank statement along. Let's put it that way. Let's I'm just using this as an example. He didn't take his bank statement along. Yes, it's nothing new because they even didn't ask him. But the reason why we recommend you take your documents along because like they can ask you. But if they didn't ask somebody, doesn't mean they are not going to ask you. That's why I always tell you, you know what, everybody's case is different. You understand my point? So always go to the visa interviews and get yourself prepared and ready to face the visa officer with the truth. That is it. With the truth. I think I even have something here from the USCIS. I think that they posted it yesterday on their page. Let me try and see if I can find it here and then I try to read it for you. I'll even post it on my page too. So yes, so this is from the USCIS. That is a United States USCIS, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. That is the full meaning of USCIS. Okay, so let's go. Counselors, this is the statement from them. It's from their website. It's not from me. It's the same thing I've been telling you. Like, all my information is right from the source, and this information can be verified. All my information that I put on my page can be verified. So this is directly from. Yes, thank you, Denise, for sharing your story with us too. Yeah, sure. So this is from the USCI, that is United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. It reads, reminder, consular officers knows about any past immigration violations. Listen here carefully. Consulars officers know about any past immigration violations. Tell the truth about your visa. Tell the truth during your visa interview, or you could be banned permanently, or you could be permanently banned from the United States. Listen to this again. I'm reading this from the USCIS service portal. That is their own website. That is the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services. It's from them. Listen to it again. Consular officers know about any past immigration violations. Consular officers know about any past. So it means if somebody did your application for you and the person claimed you are a doctor, when you go and probably you will refuse the visa. When you go another time or in a year time or two and you claim that, oh, now I'm maybe a cleaner. Bro, that statement alone is a no. Like you get straight denial. Believe me. because no doctor can lose their job and decide to be a cleaner. That is why sometimes when I hear people like, okay, write certain things and put anything there. You can write certain things today and put anything there, but you're going to face the real truth tomorrow. And that time you're not going to be able to even to prove yourself. So make sure whatever you are writing or when that's why I told you people today that if even if anybody has applied for a visa previously for you, please do your best. Get in contact with the person. Get to know the information the person used. Get to because like most of you, the whole problem is like most of you, even somebody when they do your visa application, they add that you are married. You are not even aware that the person said you are married. So the next time when you go to a visa interview and they ask, "Are you married?" and you claim you are not married, believe me, let me tell you one very thing. When you go, as example is like America, when you go for the American visa interview, before everything, you come there, they had your passport for you and everything. They already open your DS 160, and they have files from your past that visa application that you did. So when they are interviewing you, they don't look at your face. Most times they don't look at your face, or even they look at your face, but then just to, for like for a second or for a minute, and then they will be reading through their computer to see because all the information you provided, they are trying to compare. If you have a previous past history of visa application, they are trying to compare whether what you are going to tell them today is the same thing you are going to tell them to. You tell them yes, you told them the last time you came is the same information you are going to give them today. So when there is no accuracy, believe me, when you go for American visa interview and they deny you the visa, anybody that has been denied a visa or gone for American interview will tell you when they deny you the visa, whether insufficient funds, whether lack of travel history, whether no matter your situation, you are all given the same paper. Believe me, that paper they always print it beside them. When they deny you, they give it to you, take it home. So you'll be thinking, what did I do did that and that they denied me the visa? No, because last time when you came, you said you were an engineer, and today you are trying to tell them that you are a shoemaker. It will not work. So, as I said this afternoon, get all your travel history. One thing we forget is like when people go to connection men, and then their visa is not approved, what they are after is about their money. But bro, let me tell you something. Don't just go after the money, especially in Canada. Go for your IRCC account logins. Because some of you, it's not that your application is wrong or you didn't do the application well. The problem is the information you entered yesterday is not the information you are giving them today. So it's like you are trying to there's an inconsistency in your visa application. And one thing that is very surprising that sometimes people don't really get is like the changes within a year. Because you can't be last year, you can't be like, a cybersecurity expert. And the next day, and in a year time, you come back and tell them, oh, or in 6 months' time or 5 months, you come and tell them, oh, you are working in a warehouse. It doesn't add up, bro. Like it doesn't add up. Make your application very understandable. Visa application is like a storytelling. Let the person following let the visa officer review your case. Know that you know what exactly you are doing, what exactly you are after. You can prove to me that, oh, let's say I'm inviting Timothy to Switzerland, and then I only send invitation letter, and then I say that is it. You don't only send an invitation letter. You need to add your pay stubs, that's your pay slips, your tax. When you file tax, all these documents need to be present with Timothy when he is going for his appointment. Then again, one thing that I said, one of the things that the key factor that most of our visas are denied that we don't even realize, I'm inviting Timothy here. And Timothy even couldn't print the screenshot of the chat between me and him. Okay, what proved that, okay, maybe Timothy is your brother, apart from your birth certificate, or Timothy is your friend? What proves? You should be able to go to the extra mile to prove a screenshot of your chat between you and Timothy. Show the like like the mutuality or the cordiality between you and Timothy. You just don't send invitation letter and boom, you are done. You think I'm done. and then expect the person to go and get the visa. No, you will not get the visa because sometimes there are certain documents that you need to prove to them. Let me just mute this my laptop. Oh, sorry. There are certain documents that you need to prove to them. You understand? So it's not about only about me saying, oh, I send the bank statement, I send my pay slips, I send this, but then I still got refused because there were some key documents that you forgot to add. You are saying you have case. You send you just send bare case certificate to them, what proves that you have kids. Add the pictures of you and the kids. If you are a married man and you are adding a marriage certificate to make your application easier for whoever is going to review your visa application case, do your best to add the pictures of you and your family. If you added kids, add the pictures of you and your wife. It doesn't change nothing because like even if you have to add your wedding ceremony pictures, if you are true to whatever you are saying and if you are honest, what will it take from you? Just add a couple of pictures from you and your kids, you and your wife, you and your family that's together. If even if it's about you, that you have to prove your wedding visa, your wedding pictures to them, do it and get your visa. Sometimes it's like they are making the thing like it's like it's like like I don't even know sometimes how I have to understand this and put this it's just a visa application. Just be you. It's nothing really difficult to do because first of all, even what is a visa application form? What is it? It's just information about you, your name, your date of birth, where you were born, what work do you do, where did you go to school, have you applied a visa before, were you denied before, were you approved before, which countries have you traveled before. These are the questions that is in your visa application forms that you people are afraid to fill it yourself, that you give to agent. So if you yourself, if you can't fill your own, like it's like myself, when you went to school, you were taught myself. My name is, I come from, I live at, I work at. These are the simple basic things that is in the visa application form. It's not like it's not a magic. Believe me, it's not a magic. It's not a magic. It's these are the questions. And you know one thing, the questions that you are going to get from your interview are from these things that you filled. Where you work, have you been denied a visa before? Have you traveled before? That is why sometimes when you go to the visa interview, they ask you when you are filling the form, they ask you about travel history, right? Anybody that is on this live that has filled his or her own visa application form will attest to the fact that they ask at a point they ask their travel history. So imagine you tell them, oh, you went to Italy maybe in 2025 or in 2024. And then when during the interview they ask you, have you traveled before? And you tell them no. It means there is an inconsistency. You are contradicting yourself from what you wrote to them and what you are telling them now. That is why America interview is not really only based on your document that you took to the visa interview, but the interview is based on that thing that's the truth from what you filled. Yeah, yeah, you change it and you can go back to edit it, it's not a problem. But now in America, unfortunately, from I think from this month, when you fill out your DS-160 form, you can never go back to edit it again. And if you have to edit it, you have to reschedule an appointment and pay another MRV fee, and then you have to reschedule another appointment. So if you have an appointment in, let's say, in May, and then you made a mistake, it means you are going to make a new appointment in June. So these are some of the things that you also need to consider when it comes to your visa application form. So yes, I think I have said enough, and then now I think I have to go to the main reason why I am here, because the last time I put it on my Facebook that yeah, I'm going to list some of the documents that you will need for visa application form. But since most of you were not here, that is why I had to chip in with this kind of information to help people that will also want to travel get any information that they also need. So these are the documents. First, you need to have a passport if you really want to travel. Please do the best to get your passport. Passport. Somebody even asked me, can I travel without not having a passport if I apply for the American lottery? Oh, before I forget, yeah, tomorrow, I think last weekend we couldn't even stream the USDV lottery live with the interview with Benjamin because there was some problem that people were claiming they couldn't even watch the feed on my Facebook page. So I think tomorrow we have rescheduled the interview to tomorrow. So tomorrow we are going to be here on the same place to for that interview with Benjamin. So please do make a date and just get prepared with us. One thing about me and how I want you guys to prepare for your visa application and other things like it's sometimes difficult to get appointment dates. And sometimes I know in Ghana, gathering some documents to takes time. That is why I want you to give you all these informations so that you can just try and start to gather any other documents that you will need for the visa application. Because sometimes people even do win the US lottery and they don't even get the chance to gather the documents and even to go for their interview date, and which is very sad because like imagine having this opportunity and you lose it just like that because you were not able to gather your documents on time, or you were not able to make an appointment date for your visa interview. So please, when you win the first part, that is from the lottery, that's not the end. That is just the beginning, icing on the cake. The real deal is after that, So just make a day with me and Benjamin tomorrow so that we give you every details that you need about the USDV lottery. And then, Nana, is it only about us? Ebenezer, can you come again with your question? Yeah. So signing in with what, please? Ah, no, no, no problem. It's okay, no problem. Just that's why I told you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel because when you subscribe to the YouTube channel, even when I come on live without notifying you, YouTube will automatically notify you that yeah, I'm alive. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do well to go on my YouTube page or just make a pause, go back, subscribe, and come and join the video. We are here waiting for you guys. So just do that. I am giving you some minutes to do that. So yes, tomorrow I'm bringing Benjamin back on YouTube, and I want everybody. Thank you, Matilda, and I want everybody also to join. And then if you participated in it, because they are going to release the result that is next month. As I already told you, do not pay money to anybody to check your DV lottery result for you. Because even sometimes when you win, they can try to just hold some informations from you that you cannot even get access to it again. So please do not give your credentials or anything to anybody. I'll be here on Facebook Live to please. How many channels do you have, though, Nana? This is my only channel, So today somebody was like, you speak a lot of a local language in your videos. Yeah, I think that is my brother's Nana Bafo TV's YouTube account. That is not mine. This is my only channel. All my videos are in English because, like, yeah, I know audience my audience target is not only Ghanaians. I'm here to support anybody, whether you are from Pakistan, from India, from Dubai, from Saudi, anywhere you from Ghana, from Nigeria, from where So yes, please, please, I said this video. I don't really get it. It's same time. You're going to do the same time, like 7 o'clock Ghana time. So just do your calculation. I think it's 8 p.m. UK time, and I think yeah. So definitely yeah. Tomorrow we are going to be here on the yeah. For those of you that participated in the USDV lottery, that's American lottery, that's what you people call it. So don't forget to make a day with us because I'm here to help you guys. Yes, how do I get Germany appointment date? Yeah, Judith, it depends. It depends, and also it depends on whatever you are using. Because like now, getting a Schengen appointment date is sometimes a little bit difficult, and they only have sometimes appointment dates for I think the Netherlands sometimes have appointment date for short courses and other stuff, but for main Schengen visa, because like those on my Facebook page, you remember. I remember trying to organize a trip for us to Malta, But the challenge that I had was how to get appointment dates for them. And even that at all, like, yeah, most of them also didn't reach out again. So yeah, it was just, sometimes you need to gather yourself. Visa free to South Africa is there. Visa free to Singapore is there. Just put yourself together. We go. Believe me, if you organize a trip to Singapore, believe me, I'm definitely joining you guys. I'm giving it to you guys. Organize a trip to Singapore or a trip to South Africa. I promise you, I'll be there to meet you guys. If you are organizing an international destiny, tour, just let me know. Give me the date. Let me know. Group yourself together. Put yourself together. But nobody should scam nobody because I'm going to come after you if you do. So yeah, that's on the lighter side. None of them can regarded for me, but my has brought me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Matilda, did you use your own email account or what? Because like I was here doing it to people for free. So why do you have to go to an agent for them to do it for you? Now, in case you win, how are you going to know you won or you didn't win? Anyway, that's another topic for another day. So yeah, guys, please do join me and Benjamin tomorrow on same time, 7 p.m. Ghana time on the YouTube channel. And then yeah, sure. We're gonna explain everything that you need for you guys. So yes, sure. Okay. So the first document, if in case you want to apply for a Schengen visa, US visa, Canadian visa, you need to get is a passport. Get a traveling passport because at the end of the day, they will issue the visa in your passport. So do yourself the honors to get yourself a passport. And if you are applying for a Schengen visa, last time I brought my brother Kwekwa Samoa TV. He was also on TikTok or on Facebook, or you just can follow him on Facebook to Kwekwa Samoa. I brought him on board. He show you guys how you can apply for your Schengen visa. We filled the form on live TV. So sometimes, this page, you don't have to miss anything on this page because, like, all the information here that you're going to get is very educative. It's going to help you, and then you don't have to miss these informations. So we did the visa application form. So when you're applying for a Schengen visa, after getting your passport and you want to do your Schengen visa application, first, I recommend you to try find an appointment date. Book an appointment date. Believe me, book it. Even if it's next year, even if it's next year, start now. Just book it. Find any date available. Even if they tell you, oh, now there is no date, they have a. No, no, please, I'm applying for a German visa. What documents will I need? Nanama, yes, we are here on that. I'm going to tell you every document. So the first document I said is a passport. So write it down so that you don't forget again. And come to my inbox because I'll not reply. Sorry. So first document you need is a passport. I will recommend you to try to find an appointment date first. Get an appointment date. In case you want to travel maybe this year or next, even if you don't get an appointment date this year, even if it's next year, no problem. Just try, book it. Once you have the date and there is any available slot, you can reschedule the appointment too. This is not America. I'm only talking about Schengen too. So definitely try your best. Even if it's next year, try your possible best and book your appointment. Hi, Francis. Try your possible best and book your visa interview appointment. Okay. And then make sure you have your cover letter. You have your cover letter. Thank you, Prince. Make sure you also have a cover letter. All these things that I'm saying, I think I've already told you about this too already. Travel itinerary, cover letter. I think I need to tell you guys again how to book hotels because, like, sometimes I get messages on that, and then like I still don't understand why people can book it. So let me just go get your cover letter. You know, two. First was passport. Try book appointment. Get your cover letter and draft a very nice travel itinerary. Draft a very nice itinerary because, like, it's very important. All these things are some key documents that you need to add to your visa application. Draft a very nice itinerary, give it to them. If you find any difficult, go go back to my page. I don't think you'll find it though because, like, I post a lot, sorry. But then go back to my page, try there. You're going to find any all these informations there because I have already done that. Oh, okay, so now, Matilda, let's say you don't have money. Even if the visa is free, are you going to purchase your ticket? Like in as much as we are trying to make this travel look a little bit affordable. You need money because I even reached there. I'm coming. So just first a passport. Please write it down. First, you need a passport. Second, try find appointment date. Third, cover letter. Very important. Very, very important. Four, draft a perfect itinerary. A perfect itinerary. And then after, you have to fill out your Schengen visa form. Complete and signed. A complete and signed. Then again, you need also to book a hotel. I'll be coming to the bank statement part. So don't go. Just wait. Give me a minute. I'll be there. I'll be there soon. I know sometimes when I talk to people, I ask them what their problem is. They're like, "Oh, we don't have bank statement, so don't go." If you go, you're going to miss that part. Stick and stay right here. I'm going to give you some clues about this bank statement thing. Don't go anywhere. If you haven't shared this, please share on your feed to also help others to gain the knowledge that you are gaining here also for free. I got it for free. That is why I always give it to you guys for free. That's why I don't take money from anybody. I got it for free. It's an opportunity that, yeah, I was able to learn it for free. So definitely I'm giving out to you for free. So yes, I delivered a message to you too, but I didn't respond. Jemima, it could be true. I'm not saying you lie. It could be true, but the problem is sometimes the message are too many, and sometimes to the hi Cynthia, and sometimes to the whole situation is like there are some certain questions that are, oh, thank you very much, Francis. I love that. Let me see if I can pin that post here. No, I don't think it's possible anyway. No, 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 no. Sure, yes. Okay, okay, Francis. You see, your question, your destiny is here. Perfect. I love that. Just write everything down for me, so anybody that wants to join will also get the whole glimpse of what you are doing. So let me go back to Jemima. Yeah, it could be true that you sent me. You could be true that you sent me a message, but I haven't responded. It could be true because the messages are sometimes too many. Believe me. And I also have my normal day work that I have to do. So like I have certain duties too that I have to do, and I have some. But yeah, if you don't mind, if your question wasn't really private, can you just put them down here so that I can just write answer it for you? Yes, Oscar too did the same thing. Thank you, Oscar. Hey, Oscar, you need to call me. You don't call me no more. Hey, so as Francis have written there, you need a passport, you need appointment date, a cover letter, draft it very nice, and complete and sign Schengen visa form. And you need 90 euros if you are an adult. So Francis, do add that one for me, and then I show, or Oscar to add that one for me. No, Oscar, the bank statement I come on it later. I haven't said that yet. So yes, you also need your Schengen visa fee. The Schengen visa will cost you a 90 euro. So yes, and also if you are working, if you are a government worker or any other type of worker, that your company can give you an introductory letter. Please ask them for it. Ask them for it. Ask the introductory letter from work. Okay. If you are a government worker and your company can just also let's say give you an introductory letter, that is very important too. Please do add it too. If you are married, don't forget to add your marriage certificate. If you are married, don't forget to add your marriage certificate. So now, please, who is writing the documents for me? I think there's who is writing for me, who is writing for me. Prince. Yeah, I think you need to come back with your job. Francis, I'm waiting for you to just update it, and then we go. So, if you are married, add your marriage certificate. Adding your marriage certificate is good, but to be honest, that is not enough. Go the extra mile. Add probably if you engage, you know what I mean, right? If it was genuine, add your marriage your pictures, add the wedding pictures, or add your spouse pictures that you have with your spouse. You don't lose nothing. Anything that will make your case be approved, please do it. That is how I'm encouraging you on that. And if you said you have case, please add your case marriage certificate, your case birth certificate, and also please do add your family photos if you are married. If you are married, add your married family photos if you have it. If you don't have a kid yet, because not everybody in this world will have kids, it's understandable and normal. So if you are married or you don't have kids, add your pictures with your spouse. Thank you, thank you. You're doing a great job. Thanks. So if you are married to, you add your married. I said it's 90 euro, but I think you typed 80 euros. So please do rectify that. Yes, thanks. So it's 90 euros for your Schengen visa application. I think it's 45 for kids. So if you have kids, it's 45. If you're an adult, it's like 90 euros. So yes. And then one of the documents that you also shouldn't forget is your, who is going to say it for me? Your hotel booking. If you are going on your own, I recommend you to also do your hotels booking too. It's very, very much more important. Last time somebody questioned me and like, okay, I want to go on my own tour, but I have somebody that's inviting me. Which one would you recommend? I will personally, I recommend you going on your own tour. You know why? Because there's even certain questions that you will skip when you are filling that visa interview, visa forms. Because when you say somebody's interview you, they will ask you the person's name. They are going to ask you the person's. They are going to ask you for the person's address, the work the person do, how are you related to the person. These are all questions that you don't need to bombard yourself with. It's too much for me to do to fill out all these things. So I recommend, if in case you want to travel and you have some, and one thing, one secret is like people that do not have anybody in that country they want to go have higher chances of approval than people that have people in that country they want to go. Let me put it that way. Because in this, why am I saying this? Because sometimes it may seem to the visa officer that, okay, now you said you have your mother here, you have your father here. If you go and you don't want to come back again to your country on that visit visa, eventually you get somebody to host you. That's the one reason. Let's go to the other side too. The other side, if you are going on your own and you book a hotel for 3 weeks, automatically your money is enough for only 3 weeks. That's why you booked for the 3 weeks. So in this situation, they think after the 3 weeks, you automatically go back to your country because like nobody's going to host you and you can't be paying for hotels each and every day. So sometimes there are certain things you need to, just put one and two together and then, maneuver around it. It's sometimes good to say, okay, I have a brother there. But people think, okay, telling the visa officer or whoever is interviewing them or doing the application that I have a brother has a higher chances of their visa. Hi, uncle. Uncle, please forgive me. I'm gonna call you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call you. So sometimes it's very difficult, like because people think, okay, if you claim you have a family there, and then your chances of getting the visa is high. No, it's very low. A visit visa, believe me, is very low. I know people that have their partners, like probably in America, example, like I know people that have their fiances over there. Even when you apply for a visa, you get denied because they're thinking instead of you going through the normal process, you want to use this visit visa process to migrate there illegally and then get married to your fiance or get married to your whoever you think you are. So definitely your chances are really low. So I'll always recommend you that if in case you have the options to choose between you going yourself and somebody also sending you an invitation or somebody also whatever, even with the invitation, I also recommend you go with the conference too. I will also recommend you go abroad on a conference visa too. One thing I want to tell you guys is like we are in 2025. Do not pay anybody $1,000 or 1,000 euros for an invitation letter. When you can go on the internet, search for free conferences that they are going to send you free invitation letters. Why am I talking? Sometimes, I know I work to get money. I don't fraud or I don't scam to get money. So I know how difficult nowadays to come by money. So sometimes it's sad to see people throwing their money away like that. It's sad to see people throwing their money away like that. Just don't go. One thing we also don't remember, don't really put our mind on is like buying an invitation letter from somebody doesn't guarantee the automatic approval of a visa. Buying an invitation letter from somebody, it doesn't guarantee the automatic approval of your visa. You can pay the 2,000 or 1,000 to the person. Fine. It's a deal that the person will sign with you. Like, okay, I'm going to give you an invitation letter. That's the end of my job. The next thing to get the visa is on you. So imagine you paying 1,000 and then you didn't get a visa. You lose. When you could have sat down on your own, on your computer, on your phone, to just search for free conferences that will send you invitation letters too. Sometimes I always say, like, there are choices in life. So sometimes it depends on whatever you specifically as a person you want to do. You know, Life is hard. You choose your own hard way. If you want to make it more harder for you, that's on you. If you want it to make more cheaper for you too, that's on you. As I said, stick and stay, don't go. Right after this um, documents, I'm going to give you the breakdown of how much you are going to spend to get your visa approved. Here we don't say about visa denial because we are all about the approval rate, not the denial rate. I really cannot get through conference overall. Yeah, Judith, I think even like there's a conference coming on in America, I think in May. I even shared it on my page. Some people took it upon themselves and then they applied and then the company then they got the invitation letters too. Okay, hi Gideon. Yes, sure. God be with you. We're gonna see you tomorrow. Okay. So definitely, there are some conferences that you can get for free. There was a conference that there was a logistics conference that was going on in America, and then I shared it with the people too. So yes, it was for free. It was on my page. So maybe you need to go back, but I think now you cannot get appointment date, so you have to forget and wait for next year. So now we have a passport, we have a appointment date. Hi, thanks, Oscar. We have a cover letter, we have a well drafted itinerary, complete and signed this application for 90 euros. And then you need your hotel bookings. That is very important. One thing is there is a difference between America visa application and also a difference between Schengen visa application. When applying for a Schengen visa application, they need you to reserve your flight ticket and just let them know, or book a flight ticket and just let them know. But when you so when you also are doing American visa application, they don't recommend you to book your flight. Even when they have approved your visa, they will still send you a message to tell you that once your visa is approved doesn't mean you should book your flight. Wait until you have your passport in your hand before you book your flight. So Oscar, please write for this thing. Write a flight reservation, even though it's not a requirement under American this thing, but it's also a requirement in the one of the requirements in the Schengen visa application. So I think you need to write that and then let people also know. Mhm. Yes. So passport, appointment date, cover letter, travel itinerary, complete signed visa application, 90 euro for Schengen visa application, and I think America is 185. If you are going to apply for American visa, 185. I think Canada too is 185 Canadian dollars, including your biometrics. hmm And I think UK, I think it was 119, but I think they have updated it. And then I think last time I made a post about it, but like I don't really fancy UK, so some of their things I don't really care. That's why I don't much post about them. Yes. So all these documents you need, and marriage certificate you didn't add them to it. Marriage certificate and pictures of you and your family you need to add them. If in case you said you have a case, you have case. Sorry, in case you said you have case, you need to add your family pictures to prove that you are in a bona fide marriage, and then not to show them just a certificate for a visa. Yes. So yes, wedding photos, family photos, marriage certificate. Yes. So like these are the basic documents you need. So Oscar, please update the this thing for me. Yeah, update it for me, and then we can move on. So now I'm coming to try my best. Is there anybody here on the live that think there's something I forgot about? Please let me know. Okay, I think he updated it. Yes. No, still, I'm still waiting for the marriage certificate, family photos, case certificate, and all those things. Oscar, yes, and even wedding photos. Because this information I'm giving you, believe me, if you go to any immigration lawyer, they will give you the same information. Believe me. If you go to any immigration lawyer, they will give you the same information. So please do your best and then try. Yes, and try to follow whatever I'm giving you. And sometimes I don't really reply to messages because all this information that I'm giving is the same information that comes into my inbox. But the problem is when you tell them to join the live, they do not join the live. So sometimes I'm like, no, this is too much of work for me. It's too much stressful for me because like I've given you all these details and you decided not to join. In as much as whatever you are doing is important too, like I also equally have something important to do that I left it. And then if you are single, what will you use to replace your marriage certificate? If you are single, you don't have to prove anything to them. It means you are single. You just fill in the form that you are single. No marriage certificate, nothing. So as I was saying, I also have equally important things to do. In as much as like yeah, for the love I have for you, my followers and everybody around me in social media, that's why I try to skip them and then try to always put you in my schedules, especially in the weekend, because normally on a normal me day by now I'm in town eating or something. No, no, please, I need your help. I want to book an appointment for Italy to go to already have invitation letter, please. Yeah. Sometimes, as I said, it's difficult getting an appointment date. So if I tell you I'm going to get your appointment date today or tomorrow, but you just have to need to just try to keep tracking the appointment portal. I think I'll be doing another video showing how to book an appointment. I'll bring somebody on the show because sometimes I don't want to do it because, like, yeah, I just want other people to also, showcase or teach you people guys to certain things. It's not all about me. There are a lot of people out there doing what I'm doing too. So sometimes I think I need to give them the chance also to come and teach you guys. Say, please, can someone do all this and send? Yeah, yeah, sure. You just can do it and then send me the review. Now, let me come back to one of the most important things I nearly forgot. That is the bank statement. No embassy, believe me, no embassy. Take this from me. Send it to any agent or anybody. No embassy in this world has specified a specific amount for a tourist visa or for a visit visa in your bank account. No embassy, believe me. No embassy has putting it out on their website. Oh, you need to have 100,000 in your account. You need to have 50,000 in your account. You need to have 10,000 in your account. Yes, I think we forgot something, Oscar. Again, I think the bank statement. I don't know if you added. If you added it to, let me know. As I repeat, no embassy, no embassy. For I know, America don't have it. Canada doesn't have it. UK doesn't have it. The Schengen states doesn't have it. If any other countries have it, then I don't know. But when it comes to traveling and all these things that about these countries, I know for a fact they don't have a specific amount of bank statement you need for their visit visa application. If a student is fine, but for a visit visa is a no. So, but what they have is like they have an amount that yeah, rich you need to keep tracking, even sometimes example like now, no, let me give you an example. In case I want to go on appointment date for maybe for Germany or for Holland next week, and due to some serious issues or sickness I cannot go no more, I have to cancel my appointment, and then that spot will be available. So if you keep tracking, you can take my spot when I cancel it. So sometimes what some people also don't understand is they search one time, they don't get it, that's the end. No, just keep trying. You keep trying. For all you know, they can. Sure, Ebenezer. Yeah, sure. I have it here too, but I didn't talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. So, like, you need to keep trying. Just don't try once and then give up. Don't give up. I remember when I started this YouTube channel, like, yeah, I had like let's say 10 people, and whenever I do a video, I have to send it to all people in my WhatsApp contact, even those that I don't talk to. I have to send it. Let's see, I didn't give up, and now here am I today with more than 4,000 subscribers. So yeah, sure, don't give up. I'll tell you my journey soon. One time I'll bring you people here on my YouTube channel and tell you my journey. Don't give up. Nothing. Do not let anybody. Because like one thing I've realized is like when you listen to the noise at the back, or when you listen to people behind you and try to give up, they will laugh at you. They will try to mock you. But let that people that their critics, their critics, the critics, let that their criticism give you more energy, fuel you to tell yourself that yes, I'm going to show these people, I'm going to do it. Give them a show. Let them know you are not somebody they can intimidate. Let them know that you are not somebody that give up easily. Let them know you are born to win. Unless you decide to stop. But even after that, give them a show. So do not let anybody saying something or anybody trying to be like, oh, okay, you cannot do it. No, you can do it. Believe in yourself. It's somebody that did it. It's a human being that did it. You're also a human being. Sometimes, one thing I want to tell you guys, like, motivate yourself. Believe in yourself even when nobody's believing in you. Believe in yourself that you're a winner. Believe in yourself that, like, sometimes I sit down, like, growing up, I knew I definitely was going to live my life in Europe, in abroad. That's definitely, that it was a fact. It's a fact. Like growing up back in school, back in JHS, back in secondary school, I knew definitely I'm going to live my life abroad. I don't care how I'm not. Just believe in yourself. Don't let people saying some things to discourage you get you. No. Okay, yeah, it's going to be on my YouTube directly, so don't worry, Emilia. So do not let people try to discourage you or say, oh, okay, no, you can do it. Even when you are tired, keep pushing. Just take rest. Don't quit. Take rest. Keep pushing. Believe in yourself, because like if you don't believe in yourself, nobody is going to believe in you. Nobody is going to sponsor you. Believe in yourself. So let me go back to this my statement issue. There is no embassy that has a specific amount of money for for how do you call it, for a tourist visa, but they have a specific amount for each country. They have a specific amount for each country. So like Luxembourg, for example, has I think 90 or 100 and something per day. So you need to multiply that money by the number of days you want to go spend. Put in your calculation with the flight tickets. Put in your calculation with the hotel that you booked. And then need to know you have like times two extra left, because automatically you need to prove to them that when you come back to your home country, you still have some money and you're not going to go broke. One time I was talking to somebody and he told me, yeah, Nana, I even did my UK visa with 170, that's 117,000. I don't know how much you call it in your new currency. In the old currency, I think it's 170 million. Believe me. And even somebody, and Judith even said the husband even went to American visa interview and they didn't ask him any question. Who knows even how much bank statement he took there? For you know, or for you care, he even didn't go with a bank statement. So sometimes I always tell people, I know, be courageous, believe in yourself. So if somebody tell you they have like, what I'm going to say is like, build your account. It's very important. But the embassies doesn't have a specific account that, you need to bring to them. No, just build your account. Make sure you have enough. When I say enough, over 80,000, I just build it, build it. The money, the 10,000, the 15,000 that you are going to give to an agent, use that same money to build your account. When you even use, let's say, that same money to build the account, definitely you are going to still get money for yourself for your flight tickets. Did you say? Yeah, yeah, I'm just kidding. But sometimes you never know. People even go there, like, somebody can go there without it and still get approved. Believe me, because they don't even check it. That's not the reason why they think they tell you to come to the appointment. Do so. Please do your best and build your travel your bank account. Build it. Don't the 10,000 for an agent. Believe me, run it in your account and see how much closing balance you get when you want to go print it out. So use that money, build the account. Don't give money to anybody because, like, money is very difficult to come by these days. Believe me, it's very difficult. We have to wake up every day in the morning to just make sure we have something for ourselves and our pocket. So do your best and build your bank account. One thing you need to get is a travel insurance when you're applying for Schengen visa. In America, it's not really a requirement, but Schengen requires you to get a travel insurance that is around 30,000 euros. It doesn't mean that you need that 30,000 euros. The insurance company has to take that thing upon themselves, that they make sure you have that amount of money fully insured for yourself or for your trips. So yes, I think, yeah. And Oscar, please do add how do you call it? Do add the insurance, and then I think we done. How to build your account? Okay, I think I get these questions a lot. Building your account under normal circumstance is something that should be done correctly. Listen to the word I use, it to should be done correctly, because for the embassy it proves that you can be able to afford your trip without the government of the country that you are intending to travel to not sponsoring you in case you get sick or something. You understand my point? Yeah, Oscar, please update it and add the insurance for me. So, under normal circumstance, but in our country, yeah, people just deposit money, withdraw, deposit, withdraw to run the numbers, which I'm not against. It is also good too, because yeah, if that's the only way or only option that we have, sure, why not? So now you can just group with your friends, with your family, send them your money, write whatever transactions that you went on with, transaction you did with them. Maybe you send them the money to buy iron rods, or you send them the money to buy whatever. Indicate it. Use it, that same process, to build the account. Let the money go in and come back. It's not something really like some like magic. No, this is not a magic. Just let the money go in and come back, in and out. You are building it, in and out. You are building it. Never drop a lump sum of money in your account, because your visa will be denied if you are going to inspect that. If you are if you drop a lump sum amount of money and you don't explain, especially with UK, you don't explain, definitely they are going to deny you, because they think you put that money in. Imagine you put, let's say, 50,000 cities once in your account because you want to go apply visa. When they see that money once in your account, you need to explain where that money came in. Jemima, I'll be back to your message. Where that money came in from, so that they know, okay, this money was maybe an arrears that a contractor was owing him or her, and then pay the money in. But if you put that lump sum of money and you don't explain where the money came from, automatically they are going to think you put that money only to trick them for a visa. Automatically you're going to get denied. So please, it's not something really big deal. Just find a couple of friends that you trust. Even like you can do it with your own money too. Just give them the money. You just can't give them the money. You send it to them. They send it back. You run the account. That's so simple. It's just so simple. It's not something really big deal. Just so yes, as I said, okay, let me answer Jemima's question. If you have a question too, please drop it and I'll answer it for you, because it's almost an hour. I have like 15 minutes and I'm done. The time I'm from I was singing over 3 years the whole of it happened. Maybe I or something. Ah, you know what? Just send me another message now, okay? When I'm done, I'll call you, okay? Send me another message. So send me another message, Emmanuel. Probably I didn't even really notice your message. So yes, you need that travel insurance too. So no, under normal circumstances, these are all the documents you need for this application. Believe me, nothing more, nothing less. You can decide to add your properties to it, or if you have a investment too, you can just add it to it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel because tomorrow we are going to stream live again from YouTube, not on Facebook. Because some people always complain they don't get access to watch my videos on the displays on Facebook. I don't know whether it's privatized to only my friends, which I don't know, but please do your best and then subscribe to the YouTube channel. And then definitely we're going to meet again here tomorrow. So yes, I will not waste much of your time because I know data is expensive in Ghana. So I'm going to give you the breakdown cost of a visa, a breakdown cost of your visa that you will need. You know, first, as I said, for a Schengen visa, you need this thing for 100 for 90 euros. That is it. Travel insurance between four to like it can cost you like let's say between 400 to 1,000 cities. You know, and the appointment date, I don't know exactly how much they take. So the visa fee is different for an appointment when it comes to the Schengen zone. So just get that. The Schengen visa fee is 90. Yeah, Jemima, please message me on Facebook, okay? On Messenger, yes. The visa fee is 90. Listen to me very carefully. After that, you still tell me why you have to take 10,000 to give it to your fellow or 7,000 to give it to your fellow to do a visa application for you when you can just do it yourself and still have some money left. So as I said, the appointment fee, you need to pay an appointment fee. I think it's almost like let's say 300 or something. I don't really know how much do people taking for appointment fee. The visa fee for Schengen is 90 euros. Get yourself, please can one add a commercial registered. Yeah, you can add your business certificate if you are a business person, and also add your tax clearance forms also to that one too. It's also important if you are going as a business person to just add those documents to it too. Yeah, sure. So visa fee 90 euro, travel insurance 40 400 to 1,000 cities. I think last time I even posted something that was less. So let's put it like between the range of 400. Okay. Ebenezer said appointment fee is around 330 cities. You see? And 90 euros, please can you convert it into Ghana cities for me so that we do the math together? Ebenezer, I'm counting on you on this one. How much is the 90 euros in cities? Please, I need a financial document for my student's visa application. Name Bafo. Unfortunately, I don't really give people financial documents for their visa application. It was only one person, like I think I just wanted to give to a follower, and then I did it. It's not something like probably I do it for money or no. I just wanted to help the person. I don't do it for money. Anything that's about visa, I don't do it for money. Whether giving you advice or whether helping you with anything, I don't take money for it. It was free, and it was I think 76,000. So it can only be sufficient for one person. So that is why. Ebenezer, I'm waiting for you. So Ebenezer said the appointment fee is 330 cities, right? Good. Insurance between 400 to 1,000 cities. Insurance company, I think Nana, I posted one to the last time, but I think I'll still go back and then check. I'll still go back and check. Okay, so Osebonsu said 90 is 1,500. So 90 is 1,500, right? And then the visa appointment fee is 330. That is total is how much? That is, if I'm not mistaken, 1,710. That is 1,710, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's 1,710 plus your insurance. Your insurance, let's say 400. Let's approximate it to 500. So it's 2,000 something. You know, So this is like 2,000 something. So let's approximately run it to, let's say, if you want to do your own visa, you are not going to spend more than, this is 1,000, this is 2,000. Let's say three. It shouldn't cost you more than 3,000 cities. Young, I think you joined late. With your bank account, they don't really have a specific money you should have in your bank account. But I recommend you have something like, let's say, that money you were supposed to go to give it to your an agent. That money you're supposed to that money you're supposed to go to give to an agent, the 10,000 or 5,000, 6,000. Use that to build your bank account. Believe me. Don't give it to that agent. Use it to build a bank account. You can do your own visa application. When you are done and your visa is approved, you can use even 2,000 of that, 5,000 or 6,000 or 10,000 to the agent to book your flight ticket. It's just as simple as that. And the funny thing is, like, these 10,000 doesn't come with flight tickets. So why wasting your money when you can spend less than 3,000? 3,000 is not even up to 400 euros or 500 euros. Believe me, it's not even up to 500 euros. I have this out there on the other phone. So just do yourself the honest and use that 3,000, 5,000. You can just build your own account. Use that 3,000, 5,000 to do your own visa application. America, you just need $185. You don't need, it's not a you can get a mandatory, and please don't forget to add your flight reservation ticket to the 3,000 I said though. So in America too, let's go this way, 185. They don't ask you for marriage they don't ask you for flight reservations. No, just book your hotels. And one thing about booking a hotel is, we have two ways of booking a hotel. You can book a hotel and pay on arrival, even though they are going to block some money on your account, but then they are not going to take it directly from your account. You only pay on arrival. So in case, and they have some cancellation options for 48 hours. So in case your visa is denied, you can just go there and cancel it. Nobody takes money from you. Just get yourself a credit card or like a Visa card or MasterCard. Use it to book your hotel. That's it. So it's not a really big much of a problem why you must carry your own 5,000 or 6,000 to give to somebody to secure a visa that they are not able to guarantee for you, your approval. I have said this and I'm going to say this again. Those visas, their guarantee is not 100%. It's not 100%. So please do yourself the favor. Sit down, go watch my videos. I have a video on how to do your American visa. I have a video on how to do your UK visit visa. I think I have a video too on how to apply for just build it within 6 months. Depends also on the amount that you are using to return. Just build it within 6 months, or you just give yourself 1 year. It's not a problem. 1 year will run so fast. Believe me, it can by so fast. Before you close your eyes, now we are already in April. That's the first quarter of the year is gone. First quarter of the year is gone. So imagine you are trying to build your bank account for even next year. You have already had 4 months good bank records, right? So just give yourself time. You don't need to rush. As I always say, the doors are always open for anybody that wants to come. But just come through the right way. Because sometimes if you don't come through the right way, you will complain that Europe is this, Europe is that. No, it's because probably you are here and you don't have your documents. Yeah, Mohammed. Yeah, sometimes they don't really listen, So sometimes it is what it is, You still be here talking, and then the person even watching you live has called an agent. Yeah, tomorrow I'm bringing you the money. So sometimes it's like that. Yeah. That is what they don't get, Matilda. That is why they don't get it. All these things. Sometimes I always say, people know it. It's not. I'm not the first person to talk about. People really know it. So sometimes if you don't want to listen to it. So guys, thank you for joining. If you have a question, like I have like 5 minutes, I'm giving you 5 minutes. If you have any other question, please ask, and then I'm going to reply you now. And then, yes, sure. I told somebody to message me. I told somebody to message me. I think the message. And sometimes, too, if you're not friends on Facebook, your message doesn't come to me. Go directly to my spam. So, Jemima, which name are you using on Facebook so that I can locate your message? Because I don't think. And please, those of you that only send me good morning messages waiting for my response, I will not respond. When you come to my inbox, go straight to your message, and then definitely, is it compulsory to book tourist assassination? No. With this, your question is difficult, but yeah, if you cannot do that, itinerary is like is enough. Itinerary is enough. I have some messages here, but like yeah, I'm waiting for Jemima's message, but I haven't gotten it. Please, Jemima, do message me. Give me, yeah, do send me your message. I'll be waiting for your message, okay, so that I can respond to you. So, guys, I think people do not. Since nobody has a message, is it compulsory? No, no, like you can do it. It's not really something that you have to, because even it's not really something you have to just go with the itinerary. If you want to, fine. Yeah, that's true, Judith. But yeah, sure. Sometimes you cannot. I can only tell them the truth, but I can't really force them to take it or not. It's their own wish. So yes, sure. So guys, let's meet tomorrow for the America US DV Lottery Program interview. The results are going to come out next month. So do not pay money to anybody for them to go check it for you. We will be here to help you check your results yourself and then know whether you won or you didn't win. But I have strong belief that one of my people are going to win. So definitely wait, catch us tomorrow, and then we can continue with that live interview. See you guys. May God protect you and guide you this night. Whatever you're going to through, may He come true for you too. Sometimes life is not easy too, as it is. It's not always easy for everybody. Everybody has their own problems that they are dealing with. So when we decide to do the little that we can to help, it's not that we are rich. Yeah, we are doing the little that we can to help. You know, because some people's situations are better than others. That's the fact too. As I said, may God protect you and send His holy angels to guide you as you are going to sleep this night. May we meet again tomorrow in good health with smiles on our faces. God bless you.